Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So the Bronx will get the first possession. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Pass to Posey. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Posey. Here's Morrow. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Inside. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Exum. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. Shoots the three. Sabonis grabs the ball.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. He is such a great athlete. Now, here's Ball. And it's Exum in the corner. Ball with it. Guarded by Kemp. Back to Ball. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kemp. And another miss by the Bronx. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. One-on-one here. Here's Curry. That's tipped. And he recovers it. Screen by Porzingis. Now here's Ball. To the left side wing. Jones for three. Sabonis grabs the ball.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Posey. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Ball. He draws iron on the dunk.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Pass to Posey. It's up a three. That shot off the mark. Now Exum. Posey covering. Left side. Ball. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. To the wing right side. Back to Exum. For the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the middle. Here's Posey. Bronx grabs the miss. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Jones drives in. Pass to Exum. They set the pick. The trade. Kemp with the rebound. Here's Posey. And good coming on the assist by Kemp.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
To the inside. The kick out to Ball. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
KD's shot is off. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Exum's got 6. Here's Morrow. Puts up a deep three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bronx on top, leading by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Down low, Sabonis. And it's rebounded by Covington. The Bronx leading by 3. The kick out to Williams. Lewis with the 3. And the Bronx. Another 3.
And how about just going up with no hesitation? The confidence right now from Lewis is off the charts.
In the corner, it's Sabonis. Pass to Morrow for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Fires the 3. Bronx grabs the miss. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. Out to Stuckey. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's a screen by Williams. A nice shot by Exum. Exum's got 8 points.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Kemp with it. Now defended by Exum. Sabonis, no good. The Bronx leading by 5. Outside, Covington. Offline with his 3. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Morrow. Here's Posey, defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis with the ball. From the wing. And here's Morrow outside. Connects from three-point range. Morrow's got his second basket of the game.
Morrow showing some discipline there. Rarely takes a bad shot from behind the arc.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Bronx shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Exum hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Durant. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Posey. And the 3 ball is good. He has 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Exum. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside, Kemp. Stolen by Exum. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bronx shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. .52 seconds left in the first half. There's Winslow. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Tatum on the wing. Out to Edwards. The shot by Wade, wide open. He nails it, and we're tied up. Wade's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Ball. He has yet to score. Out to the wing. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Murray with it. Pass to Winslow. And it's Wade in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Curry. Pass the ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Wade outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Curry. And Curry with the stuff.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's bandstand time. Get ready, like it. Big round of applause.
Here's the Bronx. The lead is 2. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fly.
Pass to Murray. A 3-ball. Bronx grabs the miss. Ball with it. Now guarded by Murray. To the paint. Now Curry. Exum deciding where to go with it. Ball from long range. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 5 points so far.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
He gets that one.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Jones trying to get open. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bronx.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Murray outside. And Burke has it in the corner. No good on the 3. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up to the Bronx. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. The Bronx shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for.
Home team foul. Anthony Edwards.
Ball hits them both. Here is Edwards. Hasn't made one yet. Wade left side. Now Winslow. Back to Wade. Yep, it counts. 5 points in the game.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Exum. From the arc. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Wade can't hit. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. In the corner, it's Rodman. There's Williams. Pass to Exum. Now Ball. On the wing, Williams. It's stolen by Wade. Williams with the steal. Stolen by Winslow. And so it's the Bronx going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Now, here's Exum. Outside, Covington. Over Moore. Covington with the bucket.
Just realizing it's time to shoot. Covington fires.
Outside Kemp. And Kemp with the slam!
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Outside, KD. Pass to Morrow. KD a screen. And here is Posey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morrow, no good. The Bronx leading by 12. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Back to Kemp. Pass to Posey. Here's Morrow. He's defended by Exum. Fires the 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Posey. Off target from 3-point range. Up top, Exum. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Durant. Kemp with it.
2 minutes remaining in this
Out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Morrow. Second chance shot. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in. The Bronx leading by 14. And the foul on James Posey. That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Your dance team.
1:46 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Exum in the corner. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. So the Bronx will get the first possession. And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And here's Miami. Outside, Jamison. By Curry. Pass to Exum. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Divac with it. Headed by Porzingis. And yes, it's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Nice shot by Jamison.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And it's Divac with the jam.
Miami foul.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Ball. Outside, Jones. Fades away. Ball, no good. And here's Miami. The kick out to Wall. Outside, Jamison. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry outside. Miami grabs the miss. Jamison drives in. And he goes right over Dante Exum and slams it down.
And with authority, Jamison leaps up for the rim before the defense has a chance to stop him.
And another miss by the Bronx. And it's Miami's ball. They lead by 4.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Battier for 3. Good, and it's Tatum. And picking up the assist.
And Battier, a consistent threat from deep, has a great stroke from the outside.
Here's Jones. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Bronx making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Instead, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
It's Battier on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tatum. Down low. D-box. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
It's blocked. Got a piece of it. Here's Wall, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Stuckey for 3. And so it's Miami, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Miami leading by 9. Here's Mitchell. And it's Stoudemire at the elbow for 3. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Gasol wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Stuckey into the lane. Pass to Covington. Over Hayward. Rodman down low. 6 to shoot. Stuckey with it. Now Stoudemire defending. Pippen with the steal. To the inside. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Stuckey outside. Outside Williams. Lewis left side. 6 on the shot clock. Stuckey for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stuckey's got it back down to single digits for the Bronx.
And a nice skill set for the combo guard, Rodney Stuckey. The guy can do everything you need in the backcourt.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
An explosive effort there from Mitchell, outrunning the defense and taking the fast break all the way.
Here's Stuckey. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. Miami leading by 15. Pippen with the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Bronx. Knocked away. Pippen with the steal. And
She from Delaware, in the mirror, in my love to the joint.